Hi, good morning. I am Mohan. I am SAP FICO and S4 HANA consultant. I am having 13 years of experience. Today I want to give demonstration on SAP FICO and also S4 HANA. Here I am trying to give the information about these two courses. And here what is SAP? And basically SAP is an ERP. But before that, what is SAP stands for? SAP stands for Systems, Applications and Products in Data Processing. Okay. FI stands for Financials. CO stands for Controlling. Normal technology, we are calling it as Costing. Okay. So basically SAP is an ERP. What is the meaning of ERP? Enterprise Resource Planning. Enterprise means it is a company, correct? What is enterprise? Enterprise is a company. And resource, by using the resources, man, machinery and all resources, by using the resources for a company, we are planning to get a more profit. This is called an ERP. Okay. So here you need to understand SAP FICO. FI is financials. CO is controlling. In normal technology, we are calling it as cost. Who invented this SAP? SAP, first time it is released in 1972 in Germany. SAP headquarters in Germany. So that is called ECC 6.0 is the latest version, that is 1/7/2009 as on. So what happened is SAP in 1972 started with 4.0, 4.7, 5.0. Like that, it is keep on going. Present version, what they are telling is ECC 6.0 they are telling. So we need to understand, now we are using ECC 6.0 version, we are using present. Before that, I told you what is SAP means. SAP is an ERP. ERP is Enterprise Resource Planning. But in the market, there are so many ERPs like Oracle, JD Edwards, Bond, PeopleSoft. There are so many other ERPs are there in the market. But why we are going with SAP means, in SAP, there are so many departments, so many modules like SD, Sales and Distribution, MM, Material Management, PP, Production and Planning. There are so many departments, so many modules are there. And in SAP, we divided it into functional modules and technical modules. And another one is cross applications, to transfer the data from other system we are using as a cross applications. Like that we have in SAP, there are so many departments here, SD, MM, HR, PP, and SCM, Supply Chain Management. There are so many, and FICO, and HANA, S4 HANA. These are all modules will be there, and along with we have technical modules also, like what are the technical modules we have. Here we can understand we have some technical modules also. Tell you here, what are the technical modules here? Okay, BI, business integration. These are all technical modules. Technical modules means here to prepare the screens and to prepare the reports, and so many things will use. This is technical. They will write the code and all, then it will come. Okay, that is what is ABAP, Advanced Business Application Programming. These are the technical modules. Exchange infrastructure. XI means exchange infrastructure. So we are transferring the data from SAP to SAP or SAP to non-SAP legacy system. So we need to understand, we can transfer the data from SAP to SAP, and also we can transfer the data from SAP to non-SAP, that is legacy system. BI is business integration. We need to understand. These are all technical modules. So step by step, if we can understand here. So various types of ERPs. Just now I told you here, you can understand these things you see here: SAP, Oracle, Financials, JD Edwards, Bond, PeopleSoft. There are so many ERPs. Okay. So why we are choosing SAP is SAP having so many modules, and there is integration between the modules. Moreover, it is SAP R by 3 system. It is, moreover, it is SAP R by 3 system. What is SAP R by 3? R by 3 means real-time 3-tier architecture. This we need to understand. What is the meaning of SAP R by 3? R by 3 means real-time and 3-tier architecture. 3-tier architecture. We need to understand what is 3-tier architecture means. Here in SAP, we have 3 layers. One is database layer, one is application server, third one is presentation server. You need to understand there are 3 R by 3 real-time 3-tier architecture, 3 tier, 1 tier, 2 tier and 3 tier. Database server, application server and presentation server. That's why we are calling it as SAP R by 3. This is very, very important. 3-tier architecture, there are so many advantages. Okay. In future, I will explain you what is the advantage for R by 3 system. Why we are choosing this 3-tier architecture. They will ask some interview questions also on this. We should be very careful. And how to open SAP. This I will explain you practically. I will show you in this class, in this demo session only. That you don't worry how to log in. And in SAP, generally, suppose we are taking one small example, one project that is called Pennar. Pennar is the project, okay, implemented by Wipro. Wipro prepared the software for Pennar Company Limited. Here you need to understand. In our finance department, in a company, there are, see, some important departments they had given here. Accounts manager, FICO. Costing manager, FICO, purchase manager, MM, sales manager, SD, IT staff, implementation, project manager, overseas project. So you need to understand these are the departments. These people are the heads of these departments. These people are the heads of the means of project managers, senior managers for this, this thing. This we need to understand. Any doubt you can ask me in regular classes. That's not a problem. And see, what is the process they had given here? Once Pennar is decided, Pennar company is decided to implement SAP from SAP India. So from SAP company, if ready to purchase, then one company should support to install SAP into Pennar Private Limited. That is done by Wipro. Okay. And here you need to understand this and all I will teach you because how to log in into the our general this thing that I will explain you. And here you need to understand here language. See, along with the SAP package, it will support for 41 languages. SAP is a very great thing. So along with package, SAP has given 41 languages. If we do not specify language, by default, the system will take English language. International language, it will take English language. Okay. And what is session? You need to understand. Few things here they had given, but I don't want to waste the time. How to create the session and all, I can explain you very clearly. Don't worry. And here, how to close the session. What is the transaction code? This is very important. The transaction code is the code number given for each activity. SAP has given some important transaction codes which are common in SAP throughout the world. Okay. So transaction code is the suppose you want to create one company, there will be a transaction code. You want to create the business area. Suppose you have so many branches for your company. You want to create all the branches, that is called business areas. You want to create the business areas. They will give one transaction code. Like that, we have the transaction codes for each activity here. This we need to understand. Okay, this and all I can show you practically, and how to switch on and how to create the company and all I will explain you. Basically in SAP we need to understand because here few important things are missing. Here we need to understand, suppose in SAP mainly there are 6 topics will be there. First basic thing is basic settings. What are the basic settings? What is your company name? in which year you are doing the accounting. So that is called fiscal year. Fiscal year is the year where you are doing this thing transactions. That is basic settings. Accounts general ledger. After settings, we'll do general ledger. After general ledger, accounts payable. After that, accounts receivable, asset accounting and controlling. There are major, we have 6 topics in SAP, FICO, and also in S4 HANA. We need to understand here, these are the major topics in SAP. If we complete these 6 topics, and you will be thorough in SAP, FICO or S4 HANA here. We need to understand, first we'll go with the basic settings, how to create the company enterprise structure, business areas, functional areas, physical year, document, everything will come in basic settings. After that, we'll go with the general ledger. Okay, then how to create the request, this and all I will show you. Company code, this and all practically I will show you here. That's not a big deal. Path assign code to company, business area, this and all I can show you practically. So here, shallow. Let us go with the practical thing. Here, we are logging into the system. Here, I want to show you practically in real time also. The same kind of server will be there, but this is the practice server where I am showing you here. You open the server, it will ask username and password. Username is user 18. And the password is okay. See, here, once you give the password and username, you will enter into this screen. This screen is SAP Easy Access screen. Who will use this screen means generally in company end user will use this screen. SAP Easy Access screen will use end user. Okay. And how to enter into, suppose you are a FICO consultant, you want to do the configurations, you want to do the this thing, you want to create some things to your company, then you need to enter inside the software. That is the first, this is the place where we can give the transaction code, where I kept the cursor here. Here you can understand. The transaction code is SPRO. What is SPRO? That is very important. In interview, there is a chance to ask. Everything is very important. You need to learn the transaction code. I told you SPRO. What is SPRO? Means SAP product, SAP product reference object. Reference object. You need to understand SAP product and reference object. The meaning of SPRO is this we had given here. You can see here SPRO I had given here, the transaction code. So once you give this transaction code, enter. Please enter here. You will enter into SAP reference IMG. IMG means implementation guide. SAP implementation. In real time, what will happen? They will give the projects here. See, you are seeing in the down here. You can see here the project is there. What project? How many projects are there? Some Pennar project private limited. They will give here some other project like that. They had project things are there here. You can observe here. So if you double click on that, you will enter into that project. Okay. But here, for our practice purpose, what we are doing, we are entering into SAP reference IMG, SPRO. See, we entered here. Here you please observe, the first thing is enterprise structure. Suppose you are going for interview, first question they will ask you, how many implementation projects you completed? How many implementation project? How many implementation projects you did? The first question they will ask. And in your resume also will mention, I did 2 implementation projects here. Why they will ask the implementation project is, in implementation projects from starting to, from basic things we have to learn. How to create the company, how to create the business areas, functional area, everything will be there. That's why implementation project, there are how many types of projects will be there? Implementation project, development project, and support project. Support project. There are 3 types of projects: implementation project, development project, support project. They will ask you how many implementation, at least 1 implementation projects you have to do. Why? Because implementation project means from scratch you will do, from scratch you will work in the company. From beginning you will work for the company, company creation, company code, business area, everything. That's why here 3 types of projects will work on. Generally implementation project is very important. In implementation project, what will happen is, we'll go here, enterprise structure. First we'll begin with enterprise structure. In enterprise structure definition, financial accounting, define company. You please try to understand. There is documentation. You please observe here. There is one specs kind of thing is there. This is for documentation. If we click on that, see, if you click on here, if you click on that, they will tell define company. In this step, you can create companies. A company is an organizational unit in accounting, which represents the business organization according to the requirements of commercial law in particular country. You need to understand this. You store basic data for each company in company definition. You only specify particular functions when you customize in financial accounting. See, this everything about company you want. Suppose you are creating company. Before creating company, you can read the documentation here. They will give the documentation here. We can understand what is what here. Okay. And so after this, there is one button you can see here. There is one round button is there. If you click on this, we'll enter into the software where we can create the company here. See, here there are so many existing companies are there. You can observe this here. You click on any one company, you can understand. See, they had given company name and street, post box number, postal code, country, US, language key, even currency. But suppose if you are taking India here, then you will get INR here, means Indian rupee, correct or not? Our currency will be INR. So you need to understand. These all things will give. In SAP, first we'll work with, first we are going to work with enterprise structure. First thing, we'll create all these things. After that, we'll go with financial accounting new. Before, there was only financial accounting. You please see the difference. This is financial accounting. This is financial accounting new. In financial accounting new, here, this is the latest updation in this thing. Okay. In SAP FICO, this is latest updation. We'll work with this. Once this is completed, you will go with the general ledger. Suppose if you click here, general ledger. See, in financial accounting, first global settings, next general ledger. Once general ledger is completed, once general ledger is done, then we can go with here. The first one is enterprise structure. The second one is financial accounting new. Here 2 things will be there, general ledger and global settings. Next we'll go with the accounts payable and accounts receivable. That also will come here on. I will show you. Here, financial accounting new. here all the things will come here. So here you can understand easily. Here, what is that general ledger? Accounts payable, accounts receivable, and asset accounting. And if we can go a little up, asset accounting also will be there. Enterprise structure, global settings, general ledger accounting, accounts payable, accounts receivable, okay, and all these things. So like this, if you click on this side button, then automatically it will open, will work on that. So in SAP FICO, we have total 6 main concepts. That is, first one, enterprise structure, second one, general settings, next general ledger, accounts payable, accounts receivable, asset accounting, and controlling. And there will be controlling. Are you able to see here? Here controlling is there. See, this controlling we are going to work here. All these things will be there in SAP FICO and also in S4 HANA. But S4 HANA and SAP FICO, the difference is some advanced features will be there in S4 HANA. That is cloud computing. That is cloud computing. The database will be, advanced database will be there. Okay, I hope you understand the concepts here. Just I want to show you once again our project-based material. You can see here, chart of accounts. There are 2 types of chart of accounts. There are so many concepts here. It will take minimum 60 to 80 hours to complete SAP FICO. It will take minimum 2 months time. Here, 2 to 3 months time to complete entire thing. Okay, and all, see, the path also we had given. For convenient of the students, we had given complete path here. You can understand here. The complete path, SPRO, financial accounting. See, path also given, transaction code also we had given here. See, you can see the transaction code, OBD4, to create the chart of accounts. What is the transaction code? OBD4. Not only that, if you end of the course, end of this concept, we created all transaction codes in one place, because you can learn, because in interview they will ask most of the time what are the transaction codes defined to company, define the company, what is the transaction code, to define company code, transaction code, to define chart of accounts. See, chart of accounts, OB13, OBD4, what is the OBD4? Define account groups with number ranges. So like this, all transaction codes are given. End of the topic, every topic we had given. Okay, so wish you good luck. And if you want to join the course, you please call so my name is Mohan. Here you can call me. The number I am going to give you, and here you can understand the things. Here I am going to give my name and phone number. You want the training on FICO and S4 HANA, please contact 984 5555 716 or 9900213083. Any doubts, if you are facing any problem, any help in these 2 software courses along with Tally, you please call me. I will help you. This is my phone number. My name is Mohan. My experience is 15 years. Thank you. Have a good time.